Hey everybody, welcome to the Flipside. I'm Sam, and welcome to the 50th, 50 episode of It Belongs in a Museum. It's hard to think that we've been doing this for 50 weeks. Now, it's been longer than 50 weeks. It's probably been about a year, but we've missed a couple of weeks here and there. It's probably been almost a year, but good night. 50 episodes. That means that we have sent out no less than 100 gifts. Well, we will have given out 100 gifts by now for people who have won things in the chat, you know, with the little game that we play here on It Belongs in a Museum. And here's the thing. If you are live with us right now, if you're watching this live, and I know that I'm going to have to institute the honor system here, and I'll be able to tell, I'll even go one better. If you're watching this today, July 1st, Tuesday, July 1st, all the way up until midnight, if you're watching this today, I want you to send me an email at flipsideobg@gmail.com. Now, and the reason you're sending me an email with your address in there is because I'm going to send you a sticker. That's what we're doing for our 50th. I'm going to send everybody a sticker. If you email me by Tuesday, July 1st, 11:59 and 59 seconds, because that's still Tuesday. If you do it by midnight, I'll be good. If your email is stamped, time-stamped, by midnight, this evening, even though that's tomorrow, technically, I'll send you a sticker. And that's how we're going to celebrate our 50th episode of It Belongs in a Museum. But that's not all. We're also going to still do our 2 winners giveaway thingamadoogie hoppers right now. So send me an email. I'll send you a sticker. If you already have a sticker, just give it to somebody else and let them put it on their coffee mug. All right? So that is what we're doing. Happy 50th anniversary. No, not 50. Happy 50th episode of It Belongs in a Museum. Everybody gets a sticker. I feel a little bit like Oprah. Everybody gets a sticker. You get a sticker. You get a sticker. I don't know. That was a little bit more like the Grinch. But that's what we're doing today. And yes, I want everybody to do it. If you don't want me to send you a sticker, don't send me an email. But if you'd like a sticker, I'd love to send you one to celebrate the 50th episode of It Belongs in a Museum. All right, so that's what we're doing today. All right, we've got Otter and Micah saying hello to everybody. Our Finnish and Netherlandish, I guess that's Danish. No, it's not Danish because that would be Denmark. Netherlandish. What do we call people who are from the Netherlands? Dutch? Yes, that's it. It just came to me. Dutch. So our Finnish and Dutch contingent are here. Let's see. And they're speaking in tongues. That's cool. There's a translation. Thanks for asking. Today has been sunny and warm after 2 weeks rain. Well, thank you for translating that, Micah. I had no idea what Otter was saying to you, but because of your answer, well done, in English even. And then Micah says something back to him, and I have no idea what she said, but it was with a little winky smiley face, so it must have been nice. Hope that was correct. And then Otter, man, you guys are just, you guys are speaking in tongues, and I need a translator, broskies. Hi, Jeff is here. Jeff C is here. What's up? Hello, hello. Ken Albert is here. PK, good to see you. Oh, you're multilingual. Oh, and she goes back. I have a joke for everybody. And it's a great one. It's a dad joke, so forgive me. So, what do you call somebody who speaks multiple languages, rather? Micah just said it. Multilingual. What do you call somebody who speaks only 2 languages? Well, we say that they are bilingual. What do you call somebody who only speaks 1 language? American. Yeah, American. Okay, so I don't speak any other language but English fluently, but I know a lot of other things in other languages because I lived in all of these different countries while I was growing up, so I got to learn some. I can actually read and write Korean, or Hangul, but I don't always know what I'm reading or writing, frankly, if I'm just copying something. But I was taught how to read and write it, but again, my pronunciation is probably not that great either. But I never got to the point of fluency, and then I moved away from Korea, and because I didn't continue to try to keep it up, it has diminished over the years. Good morning, Victoria. Welcome. Tom is here. What's up, Tom? Are you guys back? Are you still on the other side of the pond? Good to have you here, buddy. Victoria Ketchum is here. What's up? David Brownlee is here. Howdy, howdy. Got our 4... Oh, it just jumped on me. Got 4 more games off the shelf of shame over the weekend. That is amazing. That's very well done. That's a true anniversary. Congrats. Thank you, Alter. Victoria is saying hello to people. Bushman is here. Don't do it. He'll send you a box of ice. Well, it was. Well, I mean, in this heat, I mean, it's, you're welcome for the water. And probably no, at that point it'll be hot water by then. But you're welcome for the water, Eric. Some people just need to be more grateful when people send them stuff. I had the best of intentions to send you some ice on a very hot day. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. Let's see here. Box of ice will be welcome today. Hot, yes, see? And so do you, Sebastian Mueller says. That's right. You get a sticker, and you get a sticker, and you get a sticker. Yep, that's very, very correct. Steph Hall retracted their message. I don't know what you said, but thank you for retracting it. Dutch Bro. That's right. We do have a Dutch Bros here, Dutch Brothers. That's one of our coffee shops here in America. That is our second thing. Yep, finally made it for the beginning. Svartson is here. What's up? What's up? Good to hear you. Good to see you. Stick to your day job. I know, right? 4 old games that have been on the shelf of shame too long. Newest and best was the Plata version of Sardena. Wow, the Dice Matrix is here. What's up? Favorite Korean games? Funny you should ask. I don't know that I have any favorite Korean games, but we just played a game that was published by the Korea Board Games. Korea Board Games, that's what I call it, KBG. Yeah, Korea Board Games, and it's called Coffee Rush. We had a really fun time playing that game, and the components are off the chart nice. Now, okay, not off the chart nice, not like, you know, all of the new deluxe versions of everything old that's coming out today. Not that nice, but for a retail version of basically just a resource management, acquisition and management game, contract fulfillment, it's a pretty nice stinking game. We'll have to show it here soon enough. But got back Sunday night. All right, good. I'm messing up rules. Congrats, Sam. Thank you. Mike, well, welcome back. You've been missed. Be grateful when this stream is over. I'm sure you will. I've started playing, and the good thing about that, Eric, is that you have the absolute authority. Yes, you have absolute control over when this stream ends for you. Just saying. Just saying. I put the power in your hands. Let's see here. Kevin says, I've started playing Detective City of Angels solo. Did you make a solo top 10? No, I don't believe that I've played. Well, okay, here's the thing. I have at this point, I've probably played more than 10 games solo. I don't know that I would be I don't know that I would feel comfortable raking solo games because I'm fairly new to that part of the market, and I'm very much new to enjoying that part of the market. So I don't know that I'd be able to make one like that, and I don't know that JT's played that many games. We'll put that on the list of things to think about, though. Thank you for that. I've been sweating for 2 weeks straight, Scott Drew says. The humidity is awful. I don't know where you are, Scott, but I absolutely agree with you. Humidity is the worst. Anything that makes things feel hotter than they actually are or colder than they actually are, that is not cool. I said Dutch bro, but I realized it sounded snippy and didn't intend it that way. I get you. No, it's fine. Dutch bro is absolutely a thing, and you probably know that, which is why you made the comment. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay, Sam, cut the feed. No, I said for you, not for everybody, just for you. Coffee Rush is definitely on my radar. What with all this talk of Dutch Bros and some time ago Tim Hortons, right? Wait, Sam is the one feeding Bushman. I mean, yeah, I throw him a plate to his cage every once in a while, but I mean, there's I wouldn't really call it feeding. I'm just kind of like sustaining. That's all. Wisconsin, Korean. Let's see. Mondo's, Dracula, and Van Helsing versus Van Helsing. Yes. Jekyll and Hyde, or Jekyll and Hyde versus Scotland Yard. That's also a good one. Just talking about that last night. I am torn between Cozy Cat Cafe and Coffee Rush. Not sure which one to pick up. Late as usual, Luke says. Glad I didn't miss anything important. You never do. Rafael D. Giovanni Bezzi, where I am, it's been a nasty 37 today, dropping to 31 tomorrow, and 22 in 2 days. Not bad. I am imagining that is Celsius. But again, get on with it, Gabby. Yeah, whatever, dude. All right, so I do have 2 games that we're going to talk about, and just to reiterate, anybody that sends me an email, go ahead and I'll go ahead and put it up here. Flipside OBG at gmail.com. Boom, email me there. Flipsideobg at gmail.com. And if you email me before midnight tonight, with your address, of course, I need to know where to send it. I'll send you a sticker in celebration of our 50th episode of It Belongs in a Museum. So go ahead and do that. Nice to see a live when I get back from the VA. Awesome. Corey is here. What's up? Messing Up Rule says, I've been playing the mess out of Terraforming Mars, the dice game lately. I like it more than the base game. Well, for me, it wouldn't be that much. I wouldn't have to like it that much to like it better than the base game. I think I just, when I played the base game with a full contingent of players, and we used all of the expansions at the same time, and then we spent the next 3.5, I believe, hours, maybe 4, playing a game that should really only take about an hour. Yeah, I was pretty much done with that game. Sam, give mine to Eric. He needs them. Well, I will, Micah, if he emails me and sends me his address. Once again, we got to make him work for it, people. We got to make him work for it. If it's one I've been missing, Eric, I wouldn't mind. He will send you one sock. there's a lot of things that you could do with one sock. You could use it as an oven mitt. You could make a cat toy out of it. There's a lot of things that you can do with one sock. And I'm just saying, it would be very useful and very helpful. Sorry, man. It's Celsius. 22 is a very nice temp. Call me Raf. You got it, Raf. Did you ever get my water bottle from Scruffy? Yeah, about that. No. But I am going to make a note right now to actually, you know what? I'm going to just put man, I gotta remember Daryl. I have him in my phone as Daryl, and whenever people call me Scruffy, I can only think of Scruffy. I can't think of his actual name. I need to get Luke Shirus's water bottle from you to send to him. I just sent him a text. I will not forget now. I don't have a choice. Let's see. Maribeth says a sock puppet. See? I'm just feeding your guys' creative, your creative talent. A cue ball and a sock is a lethal weapon. I'm telling you, the possibilities are endless. So true. Wait a minute. You can't say that at Victoria after David said that. That sounds like it's experience. Never mind. Got my, got mine 2 weeks ago, Tuesday night. Micah gave it to me. He never sends me anything but grief. Right. Oh, Sam, send it immediately. Whatever. Whatever. Let's see. Never got my 2 week ago Tuesday gift Micah gave me. Oh, well, then don't drink the yellow liquid in it. Oh, man, Eric's on fire today. All right, so Eric, send me your address again. I caught up. I sent out all the packages that I knew I had to send out. So send me your address again. I'll get it to you. I just sent out Otter's Gift and Yeti in the Mist. I just sent out 2 packages to them, and that was from a couple of weeks ago. But we'll get yours out to you as well. I forgot. Last couple of weeks have been stupid busy, so there you have it. But yes, if anybody else I know not yours. That's why I'm telling you. Send me your address again. I'll get it out to you tomorrow. And by the way, that's very good advice for anything. Never drink the yellow liquid. Unless you know what it is, never drink the yellow liquid. That's always the case. I don't send yellow liquid to anybody for anything. But that's that. Okay. Enough with the shenanigans. We're going to go ahead and get to our giveaways. And I've got to get these on here. Ooh, that's a close one. Wow. Oh, that's good. And there's that one. All right. Now, this one is one that I know we've done an unboxing of before, because I bought this at a flea market at one of the conventions, and I brought it back, but I don't think we've ever done it for It Belongs in a Museum, and that's simply because it's not that old. It is 6 years old, so it does squeak by, but that's your first clue. It is 6 years old. produced in 2019, 2019. And a couple of the mechanisms are network and route building and tile placement. So those are the two mechanisms that are employed, or two of the mechanisms that are employed in this game. Network and route building. That's hard to say together. Network and route building. And tile placement, those are the two mechanisms. And the year is 2019, 2019. So we will begin. You'll just forget, old man. That's true. But if you send me an email, I won't. What's the last game you've played multiple times in a row? Oh, that's easy. The Gang. I've played that multiple times in a row. We played it on Saturday. We played it 3 times in a row. And the way, if you know the game, you have basically 3 chances to, and if you mess up 3 times, the game's over. But you have 3 strikeouts basically in order to guess the correct order of your poker hands around the table, basically playing Texas Hold'em. It's a cooperative game. If you don't get the order correct, you fail, and you fail 3 times, the game's over. But if you get it correctly 3 times, you win. We played it 3 times in a row, and out of those 9 rounds, we only got it right twice. So we didn't do very well at all. I'll take the blame. I'm not good at that kind of stuff, but it was a fun time. Let's see. Discordia, Sagrada. Plata is a Korean publisher, but Sardinia is not a Korean game. It's a re-implementation of Stefan Dora's Krita. Good if you like area control and playing character cards. Raha of the Ganges. No. Pipeline. No. Babylonia. No. Jetpack Joyride. Incorrect. In the Hall of the Mountain King. No. Maglev. No. Hacienda. No. Sebastian Moeller. King's Dilemma. No. Babylonia. Again. No. Chartered Gold Age. No. Golden Age. No. Nagaraja. No. Parks. No. In a row would have to be Cabo. Hacienda. TI4. Pipeline. Barrage. No. Rolling Realms. No. Tapestry. No. Babylonia. Again. No. Cooper Island. No. Space Gate Odyssey. Bing, 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 bing. Pastor Ken Albert is the winner of today's first giveaway. So, PK, I need you to send me an email at flipsideobg@gmail.com, the same email that I sent a little while ago, and you need to send me your address so that we can get you something in the mail, sir. So, there you have it. Spacegate Odyssey. Ken Albert is the first one. What were the clues again? Network and route building is 1. It's too late. We already got it. But that is that. Spacegate Odyssey. It's put out by Ludonaut and 2019. And you are correct, Sebastian Moeller. It does look awesome. You know why? Vincent Dutrait's artwork, baby. Now, I have played this game a long time ago, but I haven't played it since I picked it up. So it's technically on my shelf of shame. Shelf of shame. Why am I having such a hard time today? Let me go ahead and turn around this box cover because I can already see that it is backwards. Cedric Lefebvre, I think is how you pronounce it. Cedric Lefebvre and Vincent Dutrait are the two people on this. Cedric is the designer, Vincent is the artist, and there you have it. Don't do it. He will send you that stupid cat. No, I won't send you the cat. Jesse won't let me do that. Love the colors of the cover. Yes, it is very good. I have one, and I'm getting another sticker for being on today. I'll take it. But is there anyone who hasn't already won? All right, so anybody who has not yet won, this is how we do things here on the flip side. If you are already a winner, of one of these surprise packages in the past, you have the opportunity to give it away to somebody else who has not yet won here in the chat, who is here and can answer you and can accept the gift right now. But you can still take it for yourself as well. So before we get there, I just remembered that I have yet to turn on my second angle, the camera. And so let me go ahead and get the camera on so that we can look at what's in this box. And I think that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. All right, there we go. All right. So without further ado, with no more gilding of the lily, we're going to go ahead and let me make sure. I have not won, the Dice Metrics says, so you guys work that out. Dice Metrics, if it is going to be you, or rather whomever, I would imagine it's going to be you, Dice Matrix, but you need to send me your email. Send me an email with your address so that I can know where to send it. And then in the subject line, just put, Ken Albert won, he gave his prize to me, whatever. And then, so there you go. Still only because it's my first time here live. I have never won. Can you believe it? But I've gotten many stickers. You have won, Eric. My goodness. All right, here we go. Down to the corner we go. Let me go ahead and put that on there. And then we'll do that as well. All right, so here is Spacegate Odyssey. This was created, like I said, in 2019 by Ludonaut. Cedric Lefebvre and Vincent Dutrait are the peeps. And we have a... So here is the book. See, I haven't even punched it out. That's one of the cool things about the game, though, is that it was in shrink, and I bought it used, so I got it for a really good price. Anyway, this is the rule book, and we're going up. This is how it sets up to begin with. So again, I really like the looks of these games and how colorful Vincent Dutrait uses, how colorful he makes all of these things. He showcased his artwork a lot here. So anyway, you kind of get the idea. Just a flip through the rule book real quick here, and so forth and so on. So there you have the rule book, and then we have a crap ton of boards that I still need to punch out. So yeah. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm gonna, yeah, it's got a lackluster storage solution in there, but you kind of get the idea. So these are little pods or rooms that you can move around and into, and then you have the planets on the other sides. But again, this is definitely Shelf of Shame material. I've played it, I just haven't got it to the table since I bought this, and it was an in-stream copy. So, but just giving you an idea of all of the different things that are on here. This is the these are held in certain pockets within this little structure here. So that's what this is, and then you have other compartments right here as well. Here's the main big planet, Hawking. And then, you know, these are going to punch out, and a holder is going to go inside there for that. So you kind of get that idea. Basically one of these here, they're going to pop out, put together, and then go right in there. So it's a pretty neat little thing. I believe that's the first player marker, I want to say. Could be wrong. But more parts of that construction thing that we saw earlier. Maybe it's not first player tokens because those are 3 different things, but maybe it's leaders for 3 different things or something to that effect. It's been so long since I've played this game, so there is a lot going on here. But one of the cool things about it is, let me see if we have, yeah, this is a good thing so we can see some of the different, like we have all of the, oh geez, I hate bad. Well, these are your dudes, and they're translucent plastic meeples. But you also have some bigger dudes that go on there as well. Kapow! Kapow! So that's pretty neat. But here, and again, just trying to show you some of the different things that are out there. Those will probably show up better on the green. And yeah, so that's those are the player colors. Looks like purple, yellow, white, and black. So you get the idea there. But and it's one of these games where I remember enjoying it, but back in the Dice Tower days, you know, you just didn't really get the chance to play games more often, like you are often able to do when you're not being a content creator. So it's just one of those things where I remember enjoying this game. I definitely remember the artwork and how much I enjoyed the artwork, but I just wasn't able to play it, you know? And so I've always been drawn to the artwork, and had the chance to pick it up at a flea market for, I think, 20 bucks. And I think it's good to go from there on. But that is Space Gate Odyssey, and I think we're going to try to play this on the channel here pretty soon. I think that would only be fitting. But Space Gate Odyssey, there you have it. All right, let's go back to chat. Does Jess know you're hiding token punch boards from her, Sam? No. I let her know, and I always ask her, am I winning? You have to wait for Ken to pick. Dice Matrix, David Brownlee says. Sometimes I wish I could just buy prints of the artwork in mini games. Right? That's what I super think. Let's see. What is it? Okay, so yes, Ken Albert says, Dice Matrix, it's yours. Sam, give my reward to Dice Matrix. Enjoy. Very cool, very cool. Missed the TI4 stream. I know, right? You did. Does Jess know? Okay, already got that one. Don't you try there, Eric. You've got plenty of gifts, right? Been gifted, but I've never won myself. That's true. That's true. You have won technically, but it was gifted, yes. Cedric Lefebvre is also designed Yggdrasil, which I haven't played, but looks awesome. Being the Viking that you are, have you played that one, Sam? No, I haven't. I haven't played Yggdrasil yet. It's only because you weren't there. That's right. I would know where to hang board game. I would know where to hang board game. The walls are hidden behind board game shelves. That's a platform, Sam. Yes, I get it. Maybe one day keep guessing. Platform. La 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 la. All right. Should have asked you first, Micah. Right? All right. So that is Space Gate Odyssey. All right. Now the second game that we're going to go over, and we'll have another winner for this one. Whomever gets it correctly this one. Actually, this was my first win. Mine was gifted to me before this. Yeah, that's true. Passing it on, man. That's what I'm liking. That's what I'm loving. I love that. Pass it on. Pass it on. Pass it on. Pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the second game that we're going to talk about today. This one was made in 2015. So this is a 10-year-old game. 10 years old. Man, time flies. Or as my middle school music teacher used to say, time's fun when you're having flies. All right, so this one was made in 2015. This is a 10-year-old game. The second clue is that we're going to, there's dice rolling, and there is line of sight. So 2015 was the year it was made. Dice rolling, line of sight. Those are the two mechanisms. So go ahead and get to guessing. Looks good, looks good. All right, going back. I'm telling you, Matrix, don't do it. He'll show up at your door with family for dinner and no beer. I won't do that. I promise you. We don't travel that much, especially as a group. Armada. Star Wars Armada. Okay, now here's the thing. Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game, that is not correct. Frostgrave is not correct. Armada is not correct. Star Wars Armada is correct. So yeah, there you go. Luke Shiris is the one that got it. Otter, it's not Armada, it is Star Wars Armada. I don't know if that's a typo though, so sorry about that. Luke definitely got it correct first. So Luke is our winner for the second one, which is Star Wars Armada. There you go. Typo, my bad. I am sorry, Arthur. That is unfortunate. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. This is a game that I have played a few times. And I say a few because I can't remember if it's 2 or 3. It might just be 2. But if I'm going to play a miniatures aerial combat game, it's going to be X-Wing. And no, I'm not caught up to date on all of the brand new tournament blah, blah, blah rules. If I'm just going to play X-Wing, it's going to be base game. It's going to probably be first edition rules because that's what I'm more familiar with. And then we'll go from there. I don't even think I bought any of the second edition boxes when they came out. Maybe I did. I got a lot of stuff from Tom as well. When he got rid of his X-Wing set, he gave them to me. I've got a box of stuff and a tackle box worth of stuff of things. All of my Armada fits in here, though. I haven't bought new stuff for Armada because I'm just not into the whole entire squadron, level, or maybe it's not squadron level. Maybe it's like battalion level. I don't know what they call it, but wing level combat. And capital ships. Don't care. Don't care about capital ships combat. But I could not help but pick this up because, as you can see, I've got some dings and dents on the... I picked this up at a ding and dent sale for I think $30 or something like that. And you can see some dings right here on the box. Hey, the inside contents were absolutely kosher dill pickles. But the inside, the outside of the box is a little dinged up. Picked it up for $30 or something like that on a deep discount. So I went ahead and got it. But I know people really enjoy this. I just don't know how I feel about it. And I probably need to get it played some more just so that I can see if I need to keep this around or if I need to give it away to somebody. I don't know. But that's what's going on here. I wasn't even thinking of that one as a board game. In my mind, it always comes across as a mini war game. Understood. I get that. My nephew's claimed all my Star Wars minis to play with. Yeah, that happens as well. Gotta run, PK says. Sam, it's always a blast. Thanks. See you later. See you later, Ken. Thank you for being here, buddy. Got to see if my stupid car will start. Oh no. See you all on the flip side. Well, hopefully it does, Scott. Have a great day. So glad I resisted the urge to get Armada. Saved a ton of money. Yeah, I know that is. I have too. I haven't spent a lot of money on it, and I got this deep discount, so I have a little bit at least. Recently, so you're the winner. Serves me right for typing too quickly. Enjoy your gaming this week. TM, we will be there August 10th through 15th if you and me and Maribeth are around. Anyone not win recently? I have won a few, so I don't need more. There we go. Well, thank you for doing that, Luke. Appreciate you. I know there were some other people that answered PK above, so maybe if you scroll up and see if they're still around, maybe that'll work. I think Kim has been texting Maribeth. Very cool. Love seeing people make connections over long distances on our channel. I love that. Love it. All right, so let's go ahead and get down to the table here and take a look at Star Wars Armada. Now, one of the things that I did not like about Star Wars Fantasy Flight is they started putting this little window in the top of their box, and what that did is it provided, you could see some of the stuff in there, and I get it. It's great for marketing. It's horrible for storage. Horrible for storage. Anyway, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. But here we go. See, I don't think I've even played this copy of it. You know what? I don't think I've played this actual copy. I picked this up after we played it for the Dice Tower, and I've never played this copy of it. But here's one of the things that I have put some thought into. I haven't. Look at this. This is something that I have not played yet because I played the Dice Tower version. The Dice Tower copy that we got in for review. But here we go. This is one of the reasons why I will never feel bad about picking up this game, because it's got so many cool miniatures in here. I mean, here's the Corvette. This is like super cool in my opinion. This is just one of those things that it's like, of course I want to buy this game. Why wouldn't I? Buy this game you will. Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. And then you have X-Wing squadrons and A-Wing squadrons. And I think there were, man, I can't see. Thought there were, yeah, there are. Oh, but they fall off. There's Y-Wing squadrons. I've got one. I'm getting it. Yep, there we go. Y-Wing squadrons. And thought there were B-Wings in here too. Where are the B-Wings at? Oh, there they are. I got it. Hold on. Okay, they kind of fell off of there. There's that. So, this is what we'll do. And poof. So, and then there's also B-Wing squadrons. Super cool. I love this. I love the way it looks. I'm just not a huge fan of all of the stuff that comes with it, because it's like, this is how you move your capital ships, and like you put it out there and it's like, but you can like change the way that it goes, kind of like that. So that's pretty cool. And this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know what I'm saying? So first, second, third, fourth. So I like the idea, but goodness, man. It's just one of those things where it was hard to get used to. But, and it's also got, check that out, a YT 1300, so the Falcon could get in here. And what I heard was, I never actually got around to this, but what I heard is that you could use micro machines, and the micro machines were almost the perfect scale for Armada. And so I have not yet got around to getting that, because micro machines are those collector items, and they're They can be quite expensive. So I haven't actually got around to it yet. But that's a representation of the Rebel forces. Now we're going to do the bad guys. Boom. How about them apples? I'll try if I can get it on here. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. Does it fit over here like that? Yep, it does. Check that out. Boom. But on top of that, you've got TIE bombers. Oh, no. Oh, no. I got it. I got it. I can get it. You have TIE fighter squadrons. Let's see if we can get that up there again. TIE bombers. Advanced TIE fighters. TIE interceptors. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's basically all for the... But you've got a whole mess of all of these. Only came with one Star Destroyer, though, because Star Destroyers are freaking tough. But it's really freaking cool as well. I mean, what's not cool about that? And they're all painted. You see, except, I mean, the capital ships are all painted. You see the exhaust, you know, on the engines or have that blue glow on them. So this is a Victory class Star Destroyer. And then you have all of these different kinds of TIE fighters that are out there. And of course, I've known some people that are like using these, and I mean, you get a better look at them back here, maybe, because they're on get the plastic out of the way so you can see it. Yeah, that looks pretty stinking good. But anyway, yeah, this is a miniatures game, absolutely. But give you an idea. So, size comparison. It's really neat. It's a really neat game, actually. I could not afford to get into it the way I would want to, so I didn't. But that is Star Wars Armada. And this one, of course, doesn't fit in there put together, so you have to kind of, but that's what it looks like in my hands, I guess, if that helps you have any size comparison. Really nice, though. Really nice stuff. And I don't want it to be in there like that. Oh well. This is a catalog, doesn't need to be in there. Rules reference and how to play. That's also pretty cool. Where's the box? Okay, so the bottom is down this way. All right, so what I think we'll do is we'll do that. And oh, this is an expansion. This is like the Falcon. But where are the things? I don't know where they are. Anyway. Okay, now I'm curious. I don't know. I'm not going to look for it. I'm not going to waste your time. I'll find them later. This is going to go like this. That's going to go kind of in there like that. Yes. Nice. And then, you know what? I'm going to have this down there. Have to. Bonk. And fa-bonk. And then this just gets popped right on top, like that. So, not bad. That's Star Wars Armada. Boom. Sam's Tetric skills leave a lot to be desired. That is probably true. Where are the Empire ships? I showed them to you. You need a Death Star Mini. I actually do. I have a Death Star Mini from Star Wars Rebellion. It actually comes with 3 Death Star Minis. 2 that are completely built and 1 that is Return of the Jedi partially built. Armada sure looks cool, but then again, all Fantasy Flight Star Wars titles do, don't they? This one's not on my shelves, though, but hey, Rebellion and Imperial Assault are. Those are both really great games. Rebellion and Imperial Assault. I remember stocking Micro Machines way back when I worked for Toys R Us. If I knew then, right? And Outer Rim as well. Outer Rim's also a good game. Dude, you've got quite a good thing. And the deck building game, that's also a good one. I just played that for the first time at Origins. A friend of mine, Jim Pridgeon, he taught me how to play the Star Wars deck building game. That's really a fun game. I'm gonna have to pick up that as well now. Outer Rim needs another expansion. So good. You are correct. You might be right, but I have to confess straight up that I still haven't played Unfinished Business. Sam's Tetris skills have a lot to be desired. Yep, they do. I mean, it's still good without the expansion, but it brought out more for all the decks. That is awesome. Just went back and watched. The expansion was on top. The expansion was on top. Oh, okay. Not worried about it. Let's see. Well, that's about it. We are at 12:22. I like to keep these at about an hour. Finally, everybody that won, let me know. Who won for that second time? Let's see here. Anyone not recently? I think Kim has been texting. Great. Are you still here, Steph Hall? Doesn't look like Steph Hall is still here. So we need to find a person to take Luke's winnings. Anyone? Bueller? I got no takers, Luke says. I got no takers. I don't get no respect. Forget about it. All right, well, we can send you something, Luke. That's not a big deal. Or if somebody pipes up here in the next few minutes, we have basically 7 minutes. Last call, that's right. We have 7 minutes before we're going to shut the feed down. So anyone who has not yet won that is still here in the chat, let me know. And we will try to get something to you. Look at that. Eric. Yeah, Eric sent me his address like 5 times. That's amazing. All right. We've got a lot of stuff coming up here. Good. All right. Super duper. Let's see. I am torn between Vicious Fishes and Fishman. Don't know which one to pick up. Well, I've never heard of Fishman. I have heard of Vicious Fishes. So pick up Fishman. I'm just kidding. Vicious Fishes, I don't know. If you get a copy of Vicious Fishes and you're ever at a convention with Tom Vazel, you'll probably get him to sign it. And he'll probably think it's really cool that you have a copy of Vicious Fishes. Thank you again, Sam. You're welcome, Dice Matrix. No worries. Me. Svartson says. He wants stickers. Yes. Svartson, Jan Roger Peterson. Send me your your address. Email flipsideobg@gmail.com. I will go ahead and put it up here again. I've corresponded with you before, so I'm pretty sure you already have it, but never hurts to make sure. Flipsideobg@gmail.com. There you go. I don't know about Armada, though. Maybe secondhand. It looks really cool, but I also had and still have my doubts about flight plan for MR44. New flight plan is much better than the air pack. The AirPad got a lot of flack, no pun intended. But new flight plan, I give 2 thumbs up to. It's a great one. Stick it to the man. Don't do it. He's been shipping measles across the world. No, you can't ship measles, you paranoidians. Unless he shows up with dinner family and no beer. You're a goofy dude. Just super goofy. All right. So, Svartson, send me an email for your winnings, good man. Actually, I was at the post office today sending stuff out to Otter and another guy that's in Illinois for our winnings from a couple of weeks ago. And they just handed me a stack. They just handed me a stack of the international customs declarations forms that you have to fill out when you send stuff internationally. He says, here, just take these. And so I've got a whole stack of them. I'm going to stick them in my desk, and so that we have them for the future. So we're good to go as far as that's concerned. All right. Well, it is 12:26. We're going to end just a few minutes early, and we will see you guys and gals on the flip sides. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow, I think we're going to stick to, I need to get some games played here. So I'm going to pick a game that has solo mode. I'm going to teach myself how to play it, and that's what we're going to be doing for Wednesday. Instead of a review, I got to get games to played in order to review them. So go ahead and be looking for that. Tomorrow and Thursday, we'll have 2 solo mode games going back to back. Well, day to day, not back to back, because we're not going to do 2 each day. We're just going to do 1 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday. So be looking for that coming up here pretty soon. Thank you for joining us. We certainly appreciate it. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.